Hello YouTube, it's your driver and I'm back with another video. Today's video is a follow-up video to my previous video that was about the unboxing of my brand new BodyBilt GX4 chair that I ordered. I bought the BodyBilt GX4 several months back. Let's see, how long ago was that? Let me look on my computer real quick, it'll tell you. 2 months ago. All right, so I bought the chair 2 months ago. I've been using it every single day since then. So I have a little bit more experience just to kind of give you my opinion on the chair. And I'm going to rely on the comments because a lot of you asked very specific questions. So my goal in this video is to go through those questions and answer all of them for you. Keep in mind, I am not a chair expert. I'm also not a chair review person. I'm just going to do my best to give you my personal opinion because this is a chair I sit in every single day. And I spend a lot of time in chairs. I'm a video editor, so I do all kinds of editing for other YouTubers and content creators and TikTok people and all that stuff. So I sit in this chair literally for 8 to 10 hours every single day. So one of the comments I got on the original video was from JackBoxer7537, and he says, if I could make one request for the next video, it would be good to show the full range of each GX4 adjustment. For example, the armrests and a bunch of other things. So I'm just going to go through that real quick, and I'm going to answer all of your questions right now and just show you what it does. Okay, so for the first one, it says you want to see the full range of the armrests. Okay, so let's do that now. All right, so this is the armrest. That's all the way down. That is all the way up. So I would say you're looking at about 6 inches up and down. On these armrests, you pull up and twist. So I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to come bring it even closer for you for the camera wise. All right, so from here, you lift up and you can spin. It's almost completely around any direction you want to go. Oh, shoot, there we go. So that is the range of motion. You can pretty much go in any direction. Underneath the chair, there's this little knob here, right? And you can loosen it. So that's what I'm going to do first. Loosen it up. All right, now that it's loose, I can adjust the armrest in and out. And you wanted to see the full range of motion there, okay? So let me put it back up top again. So now that I have it loose, this is what it looks like. This is as close as it'll get to the chair. That's as far as it'll get from the chair. In, out, in, out. That's what you're working with, okay? So I'm gonna tighten it back down. All right, so your next question was how far can the seat be pulled out? Let me show you that now. All right, in order to pull out the seat forwards and backwards, there's this little slide nozzle or slide thing here. You just kind of lift it up and the chair slides. So let me put it back so you can see the range. All right, so we got the handle. It's all the way in. Just by lifting it up, it automatically pushes it back towards the back. So now I'm gonna pull it forward for you. All right, so I don't know if you can see the difference there. This is all the way out. That's all the way in. So we'll pull it out again. All right, you see there? I don't know if this really helps you very much. I'll give you a little spin. This is all the way out. You pull the thing and it'll go all the way in. That's all the way in. Hopefully that answers your question on that. All right, so your next question was how high and how low can you sit? Let me demonstrate that. All right, so I'm just gonna keep my camera exactly where it is. So this is the absolute lowest setting, all right? And then I'm going to lift it up. And this is the highest setting. So I'm not going to be scientific about it, but I would say it goes up and down approximately 6 inches. Yeah, it's not a huge difference, about 6 inches. All right, so for your next question, you said show the full range of the headrest and also show how high and low the backrest can be adjusted. So let me show you that now. All right, this is the headrest as high as it can go. This is the headrest as low as it can go. So it goes up. It goes down. You can go anywhere in the middle if you want, like to right here. All right, so then I'm gonna turn it from the side. All right, actually, let's take it down. Okay, makes it better for the camera. Okay, so it's all the way down. Now that you know it goes up and down approximately 6 inches again. Everything seems to be 6 inches. 6 inches again. From here, you can rotate it all the way around like this, depending on how you want to do it, up and down. All right, then in addition to that, you can also spin it this way. You see what I'm saying? So if I want to go up with it, I can adjust it like this, then I can turn it like this. So pretty much you have 3 adjustments, up and down, this part spins, and this part spins. So you can pretty much get it exactly where you want. You bring it down, you bring it up, you can twist the top, you can really do whatever you want with it. So range of motion on the headrest you pretty much covered, no matter what size you are, you're going to be able to adjust the headrest however you want it to be. You can even bring it back some, then tilt it so it's farther away from your head, or you can do it like this where you bring it forward. Now it's sticking out much farther than the chair. Hopefully you can see that. The next question was for the back of the chair. Let me just bring the camera down just a hair. All right, so the next question was the back of the chair. So you can bring it up to here. Oh, shoot. That's all the way down, all right? The way this chair works is it's like clicky. So this is the lowest setting. It clicks up, it clicks up. You can bring it up as high as you want. That's as high as it'll go. But then as soon as you hit the very highest, it'll automatically slide back down. So click, it'll stay, click, it'll stay, bring it up to the top, it falls all the way down. And since we're talking about the back right now, I do want to point out that that is my one issue with this chair. I have 0 complaints about this chair. Like literally it's perfect. The only thing I don't like is the way that the back goes up and down. I like the way it goes up and down as far as adjustments go, but the problem is when you hit the top, it slides back down. And some of you big guys might understand what I'm about to say. Skinny people, you can ignore this. You're probably not gonna have this problem, but me as a big guy, right? I've got big love handles. I got back fat, right? So what happens to me is, let me show you. Boop, like that. See, I got this back fat, right? You guys know about that, right? So when I go to stand up, my back pulls the chair up. Like, well, it's probably not gonna do it right now, but sometimes my back, when I stand up, will pull this up with it. And so when I stand up, my back pulls up the back of the chair and then it messes up all the settings because it takes forever to get the chair dialed in to be like perfect for you. Like once it fits you like a glove, you're like, yes, lock everything in place. You can lock everything in place except for the back, right? So every time I stand up, the back goes up with me and it falls down and then I gotta like adjust it. And I'm trying to remember how many clicks it is to make it perfect and all that. But that's really my only complaint about this chair. I think it's super annoying that you can't like adjust the height and then lock it into place. That would make this chair perfect. And that is my only complaint about this chair. Everything else is perfection. All right, so your last question was, how far can the seat and back rest recline? All right, let me show you that. I'm gonna have to come all the way over here, guys, because my camera wants to keep face tracking me, so it won't let me lower it to show you the chair. But anyway, so there's a thing up front right here, a little lever, right? That locks the chair into place. So it's like straight up, no matter what I do, it's not gonna recline, okay? All right, so if you lift it up, then it gives you the full range of motion. So I'm gonna lean back. This is as far back as it goes. It doesn't go super far back. So right here to here, that's as far as it'll go there. So the front one does the chair back and forth like this, right? Okay, so we've established that. The next thing is to do the back. So I have it locked into place where it's not gonna rotate back and forth. Now I'm gonna recline the back. Pull up, you can lay back. I'm kind of afraid to go all the way back, but oh, that's all it goes. Okay, that's as far back as it'll go. All right, so let me stand up. I'm gonna do it again. I need to make this thing higher. All right, there we go. So it doesn't go back entirely. That's up, and then let's see if I can do it back. All right, so that's about as far back as it'll go. That's how high it goes forward. And then you got the other one here, the tilt. With the tilt, the whole chair will recline like that, okay? All right, Jack Boxer, I know that wasn't a very scientific explanation and definitely not a scientific example. But that's the best I can do, is just show you what it does. Hopefully this video answers those questions for you. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave more comments on this video and I'll try to answer them for you. Just to recap on this chair, it is amazing. It is extremely comfortable. The seat itself feels like the kind of chair you sit in when you're in a car. It does not feel like an office chair. It feels like a car chair because it's got those like springs inside of it. And it's super cushiony, so every time you sit in it, it's kind of like bouncy, not like a firm chair. This is the most comfortable office chair I've ever sat in. Adjustability is great. Everything is fantastic. Just one complaint. That's it, just one complaint. And it's what I said earlier, it's the back thing. When you lift it up to adjust it, That's amazing, right? But if you're fat like me and you stand up and your fat sticks to the back of the chair, it's going to bring the whole thing up and then it's going to fall back down again. There's no way to lock that setting into place. At least not that I've found. But everything else is great. I didn't even touch on the lumbar part, which is really cool. I know I showed it in the first video, but again, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Don't forget, this also, you can pump it up. I'll do a pump, pump, pump. And then you can let the air out, right? And what that does is that basically brings this part of the chair here out and in. So there's the body. Let me give you, I'll end it with some close-ups just so you guys can see the chair up close and just kind of get a feel for it. The fabric is holding up for dang sure. For me, as much sitting as I do in this chair, 2 months in, it still looks basically brand new. It's super soft. Let's see, very super soft material. It's definitely solid though. Armrest, super cushiony. You got all these adjustments here, yeah. So. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. It's your driver. If you have any more questions, feel free to comment. But yeah, definitely get this chair. You're going to like it.